waiting.
I'm waiting.
No,
Yeah.
we're waiting.
Wait no longer.
Fix your eyes on this. Selama Ashalanore.
I can't tell you how much I hate your voice box. Like, I have an actual deep-seated hatred for it.
Felt that.
Stop it already.
No. Things we're not doing that.
Okay, since the recording has started.
Yes, we've started, so let's go.
Ready, Freddy.
Mm-hmm.
A testament to my glory.
I hate this man.
Oh my god.
As y'all kind of enter out from the circle, the glowing kind of subsides, and you watch as you are no longer where you were in Phandalin. This is a round circular room with 4 exits on either side. Right now, the hallways that extend beyond those 4 doorways there is a translucent, shimmering kind of bluish field blocking the exits. There's torches lined up against all the walls, and you're basically trapped in this room.
Can
Across the
I-
way, you see Coralyn standing against the northern wall.
Immediately anxious.
Can I cast Mage Armor?
Go ahead.
Are you gonna be chewing ice while we're doing this?
Please no.
That is worse than the voice box.
Hi, Chrome.
Okay.
Okay. Do.
As he sees Tor casting mage armor, kind of clicks in his head. I did not come here to fight anything. I can't.
Then go sit in the corner of this circular room and mope.
There is no
The
corner.
corner of a circular.
I know, that's why she said it the way she did.
She's
Mahi
she's
just
making
looks
a
at
funny.
Tor. Mahi just looks at Tor like, really? And just like, are you serious right now?
Roll an intelligence check.
I know what is happening. I am not that dumb.
Maybe Mahi is.
Well,
though.
maybe
Mahi is
you
not that dumb.
maybe you haven't taken in the fact that the room is circular yet.
Exactly. I want to see.
I have seen this room is circular.
That would be perception
roll for
anyway.
Yeah, that is a perception check, technically.
Looks for corner. Can't find corner. Anxiety.
Exactly.
19.
19.
I have common sense. Go figure.
So you see that there are no corners.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Now what, Mahi?
Bucky.
Now what? There's no
Yeah, now
corners.
what? Where
Now
you gonna
what?
sit?
But because you didn't roll intelligence, you still don't understand what you can do with this knowledge.
I know what. to
You know
do
you
with this
can't
knowledge.
sit in a corner. That's what you know.
I know what she was doing, and
You are
Mahi's just
looking
looking
for a
at her.
corner.
He's just looking at Tor like, why are you acting like this?
So as Mahi kind of goes to inspect the walls and leaves the
I
rest of
literally don't.
But do you go
literally-
over to the walls to where you're out of the way?
Yes.
There you go. Alrighty. So Corlin turns to the rest of you, seeing that you're all kind of you're taking a look at your surroundings and walking around. He kind of nods, then looks over to Tor, then looks at the rest of you all, and he's like, "Well, welcome to my little, shall we call this our training area." You ever see that the forces that are coming against us are, well, let's just say we should probably be prepared. And from the tales that I've heard, your group has certainly gone through a few trials. But I'm curious to see if you can actually handle something a little more than what you have been accustomed to. So I'd like to see and test your skills an actual combat. I'll maybe be able to provide a few pointers for some of the things you might come across with in your travels while we unravel this mystery together. So, prepare yourselves for those that want to prepare, and for those that don't, well, you might be involved regardless. He snaps the staff against the ground, and he starts shimmering. And then he looks over to Tor and he goes, "Show me what I've taught you." And I need everyone to roll initiative.
$18.
This count as an ability check too.
No.
19.
Not 1, 4.
Pyth, I don't want to do this. I angry.
This totally tracks, though. Man, you rolls, the rolls are matching the role playing.
Fight through this dude.
Minus 12.
Minus 12?
Mine is.
Was that your
How did you get a negative 12?
Mine is 12.
I know what he said.
I don't know
I
that Eli knows.
Mine is 12.
Yeah,
No,
Eli
I
is
could have swore he said
I know,
minus
mine is 12.
I'm like, what in the actual heck?
Eli, I'm smart enough to know that a circle doesn't have corners. Eli, you rolled a minus 12?
No, I was looking at my phone and I was like, wait, minus 12? What?
As Mahi, as you start looking for the corner, you see Grog in the middle. It's like, hey, what are you doing here? I'm looking for corners too.
Look, if I wanted to make a stupid character, I would have made a barbarian. But I, in fact, am a paladin, so...
Oh, it's okay, Josh. I'm sure he didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
It's okay. Python, what was yours? 1?
4.
4? Okay.
But one.
4.
19.
19. Mahi,
18.
18. Angelo, 0.
Angelo's sleeping.
Okie dokie. Tor, you are first.
Against what?
To take an action. He's on the other side of the room and he wanted to see some display of power.
Hmm.
You all noticing that he's casted something and he's taking a defensive posture at this point.
Let's try a new one. Okay, so all these little spots are 5 spots, yes? They're worth 5 feet?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna need him to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty.
The music stopped.
I know, I'm trying to fix it. It actually hasn't stopped, it's just not
I hear it.
playing.
That'll be a 14.
Oh, beats it. That sucks.
What would you do?
Blindness, deafness,
Okay.
so it doesn't do anything.
Blindness, deafness. I don't think you've done that before, have you?
I haven't. That one's a new one.
Look at that. Choose one creature. If it fails,
Yeah, nothing happens if it
nothing
fails.
happens. A big success. Okay,
Yeah.
still in. All right, Tor. So you're like, are you ready for this? And you take your staff and you point it in his direction, and it kind of fizzles.
It's close. So
Start.
close.
And you're like, you're squinting really hard. And you're kind of holding it with both hands and grunts a little bit, and the rest of the group is kind of watching. And Tor's like really struggling to see the vein popping out of her hand. She looks a little constipated, and Corlin's on the other side of the room, and he's like, shakes his head. I'm waiting.
Okay, I've never tried that spell before. We're gonna pick a different spell next time. And I'm gonna back up like 20 feet.
He nods. And he goes, he mentions something in Elvish that Pythivin and Tor picks up. Something about performance anxiety.
Probably accurate, to be honest.
He smirks a little bit. And he goes, well, allow me to start then. And he looks at Tavi. And you watch as 3 glowing darts of energy burst out of his staff and arc around the room. And all head into your direction.
What did I do?
And this is an instant hit. Okay, that is 9 points of force damage.
Damage.
So you kind of all watch as Tavi starts hitting a little more aggressive than you were necessarily anticipating.
Yeah, that takes Tavi's off a little bit.
I was like, what the hell? I came here for fun.
Like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I thought we're gonna do magic, not on me.
And he
Doofus.
stamps his staff again against the ground. Again! And he looks now to... Mai, it is your turn.
Mahi's sitting
He's just
out.
yeah, he's just leaning up against the wall, arms crossed. Actually, no, he can't have his arms crossed. He has a sword in his hand. He's just sitting
Took his
there
arm off.
over to the
What's
side.
your
Yeah,
HP, by the way, Mahi?
My HP, 35 out of 36.
35. Tavi, what was yours?
45 now, it's 36.
45. Damage. No. Tor, what was yours?
Mine is currently at 25. I'm missing one.
Alright. Pythivin, what is yours?
27.
Angela, you're dead. Alright. So that's your turn.
Yep, he just stand there. He's not doing anything, not getting involved.
Okay. Very well. So, as you end your turn, Corvin kind of looks in your direction and notices that you're not participating. And he points his staff over you and goes, "Come, Paladin, join the fun." And a ray of frost shoots out.
Oh no.
That is a natural 20.
This man's fixing to die. Or at least I'm gonna die trying to kill him. Because I know what kind of level he has to be able to get this half the crap he's already got.
Ray of frost is a cantrip, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm talking about teleportation.
That would be here. That's just a 5 of cold damage. And you have negative 10 on your movement for the next turn.
Okay, so no movement. Or you just saying
12.
Take off.
Yeah, take off 10 feet. You're
Okay.
reduced
10
by
feet of
10
damage.
Yeah, so you should have 20. Yeah.
Okay, so I thought this was some.
Yeah, no, not
I'm-
negative.
Yeah, I'm.
A negative 10 to your roll to be able
He's
to
still
move.
with the negative. He's still
You
with the
get
negative.
you
so-
get pushed backwards, the opposite of whatever direction you're trying to move.
Yes, instead of moving forward, you go backwards 10 feet, even if
I
it's
legit
through a
was
wall.
thinking, gee whiz, what kind of spell did he cast where I'm just stuck where I am?
Gravity goes up.
Is that a wisdom
it's
saving
fast
throw?
area. No, that's just a straight ranged spell. No saving throw.
No.
For his,
I need to make a wisdom because I took damage, and I still have my sword on me.
Yes.
that's why he's saying Corlin about to die, or
Corlin's not about to die.
That's a fail. That's a fail.
So you watch as kind of this white beam of ice shards into you and kind of covers you, and there's like a frosty mist hovering over you, and you feel the anger kind of burn and swell up its head, but you shiver it off. It's freaking cold. Helps you
So I,
temperament. Oh, wait,
so-
did you fail or did you succeed? Hold on, what'd you roll?
I failed. I
Oh.
failed. I rolled a 5.
I
plus
thought you
2.
said it failed. Okay, you rolled a
No.
5. Okay, so never
No.
mind. So despite the chilly embrace, you actually your eyes burn and you flare up, and this guy has generally ticked you off because it's freaking cold.
Ugh. Spine stick up, eyes red. He's fixing to attack.
All right. So now
Claws
that-
come out, the whole bit.
Pyth regrets things.
Tord like looks at Pyth like,
Pyth has an expression like, yeah.
this one's on you.
Corlin laughs and he goes, "Now that's one way to get the paladin to move." And then he now takes his turn again.
How many turns does this man get?
Legendary actions.
What?
Awesome.
Okay. And he snaps his fingers. It's like, let's bring some elements into the room here, shall we? And let's see here. We're gonna go ahead and choose an area within range. So 90 feet, which means I can pretty much hit all of you
Anywhere.
guys here.
Yeah.
All right, so let's just say this. Where'd you go? Okay. Okay. This is one reason why I don't like summoning casters. It makes handling the encounter problematic.
Yeah, because then you have an entirely new.
Yeah.
Yeah, encounter builder needs to be more editable once the encounter has started.
They are working on that. Oh, come on. Do we not have a token? Yeah, that's what I thought. There we go. Yay. Okay. Aubrey was being kind of dumb, like I had to do a math problem there. Okay. Okay. There you go. So you all watch as kind of this burst of flame kind of shoots out of the ground right in front of Tavi to the side of Python. And his fire elemental appears.
Python's like, why did I sign up for this?
Pyth's full of many regrets.
Python's like, why do I make the choices that I make?
She's doing a lot of reconsidering of life choices that have led her to this moment in time.
Python's like, there have been a lot of things that have happened today that make me think, why?
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 But why?
Why?
Okay.
Why?
Like the preacher? Yeah. Why? Why?
Why?
Well,
All right,
I'm
and
gonna go with her.
that ends his turn, and Tavi's turn.
Tavi's turn. Tavi is in a rage.
Tavi's angry.
Yeah. Thought we were having fun here. You went to pull the fast one. And I'm gonna use my great weapon master attack to knock off 5 points of my... Try and add 10 points of damage. Wait, is that thing in my way?
Yes, it's in front of you.
So I have to hit that, right? I can't go around it.
I mean, you can if you want to.
You'll provoke opportunity attack, though.
That's what I mean, yeah. I gotta slap the fire thing. Okay, fine.
Okay, fine.
And it will be a 16.
A 16 does hit it.
So we're gonna... It's 10 damage already added to my thing. Let's see what we get. And... 8 plus 3... It's gonna be 21 points of damage.
21 points of damage?
If it does anything to the fire element deal.
Yeah. Why wouldn't it do anything?
I don't know, because my maul might go through the fire, I don't know.
What damage type is your maul, by the way?
It's bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning, yeah, right.
Yeah.
And you said 20?
21.
Okay.
Oh, smack. Hopefully it looks cool to Corlin.
Ow! Chrome.
Oh, let's
so
try
you
to
watch
just
this
impress
swirling
Corlin.
flame is in front of you, so you take your maul and you swing towards it, and you kind of watch as kind of the vortex of flame kind of opens itself up and kind of envelops the maul, flows up through the maul, and you kind of notice that you're used to hitting something solid, and this is kind of going through it. You do see kind of it sparks and some of the fire kind of gets splashed outside of its so-called body or tornado-ish aspect, but it doesn't seem to have as much an effect as hitting the fleshy thing does. Just so you know. All right. What else would you like to do?
Well, that's it. That's all I can do. I already did my bonus.
Okay. All right. And Corlin watching this, and he smiles. And he goes, he stretches out his staff again, points it over to Tavif. I don't know, that's too punish. It's like, I think you need to chill, Goliath, and he casts Ray of Frost on you.
Does man just get infinite turns?
That's an 11?
Wait, how is he taking a turn?
Sir, this is not how combat works.
An 11 of what?
Pipe says to her brother.
Attack roll.
Oh, it
Pipe.
doesn't hit.
It does not hit, okay.
Oh.
You're not. Mom said it was my turn to go.
It kind of shoots past and it kind of goes right through the elemental, and as you kind of pull your maul away and you kind of swerve to the left, and this frost beam shoots past you and hits and ricochets off the wall, splashes, and there's kind of a leftover icing against the wall. Corlin looks disappointed. And it is now Python's turn.
Python is kind of taking this all in. And she's
Okay.
just going to look at Mahi and cast Old Person.
On Mahi?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I see what
Thank
old
you.
person?
He's gonna make her old.
Old person.
You're
She said-
such an old person.
She said, "You just stay right there,
Casts
buddy."
old person on Mahi. He instantly becomes decrepit.
You literally can't move anyways.
Was not expecting this, but okay.
You get to make a wisdom save of 13.
Alrighty, you know he's good at that.
Oh yeah.
He's great at these wisdom throws tonight.
Of course, I succeed on that one.
Wow. The rage inside Mahi as Python kind of waves her hand and points the finger and this kind of goldish beam of hold personified just ricochets off.
Question,
Armor.
actually. Because my speed is 20 feet, I can't get within melee range, and he is not within melee range. Does that mean once I go my 20 feet towards him, it's gone?
That's
Technically-
actually a good question. I think technically...
I think
don't-
technically that does.
I could dash, but even that would just get me 40 feet and see 5, 10, 15, 20.
Let me check here.
I mean, I can get close to him, but even if I dash, I can't get within melee range.
You'll
And
be
then even-
compelled. Yeah, I mean, you're definitely going to be compelled to go towards him. It's the opposite of fear. However, I'm curious if it's like a rage thing where if you don't get to do anything on your turn, whether it would just be nullified.
You must attack the creature that damaged you until you drop to 0 hit points, or it does, or until you cannot reach the creature to make a melee attack against it.
It's usually implying that you can't reach it for some reason other than just your inability to, but I'll allow it to give you time to cool off, basically.
Okay,
But you'll still,
it was just a question. I
you'll
didn't know.
still go.
Waste your turn
Yeah,
basically
you'll
trying to
still
get
have
to
no-
him.
the effort,
Oh
right?
yeah, I get that.
What are you going to do? Alright.
Wait, how's it his turn?
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Yeah, you were out of turn. Sorry, I thought you were kind of asking because it was your turn. No, it's still Python's turn. So she casts her hold. Anything else?
Nope. She's just kind of like swear to herself and then just look back to the elemental. Because this is a bigger issue right now.
At which point, it's now the elemental's turn, and it faces you.
I
Hi. How's it going?
And it's gonna touch you.
Gonna poke you.
That's a 17.
does not hit.
Does not hit on the 17. Nice. And multi-attack. That is an 18.
That does hit.
All right. That is 10 points of fire damage. So you watch as it swirls and spins around, takes one kind of clawing slash at you.
Shield. But then the second
Shield
one.
splats off the shield, and the fire kind of sparks and splinters off into multiple directions, and some of it singes on Tavi's long loincloth. And then with his left attack, then swoops up. That one bypasses, of course, your shield and burns you. You feel a warmth inside your armor that it just almost superheats itself, and you can't disrobe, and you kind of feel your hair singeing and your flesh start to burn.
Price is just, I hate this man.
You're getting hit.
She doesn't say it, but you can see it on her face.
The elemental kind of swirls and kind of teeters back between you and Tavi. And doesn't say anything. You watch as Corlin on the other side, he starts to smile. And then he looks over. And it is now Tor's turn.
Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm going to cast something I do know how to do. Chromatic Orbit. Second. Natural 20.
Shoot.
Second level Chromatic Orb. Okay, here we go.
Against who?
Pythvin, who do you think?
I thought you were
Coraline.
saying Pythvin for a second. I was
Whoa.
like, why?
Everyone is turning on everybody in this game. It's like
Real.
tonight is PvP. Screw Halloween.
Okay, hold on. I freaking can't do this math. Hold on. Let me just use my calculator. Hold on.
Actually, who are you going after? The Elemental
I-
or him?
Oh, I'm hitting Coraline. He's my only interest.
Alright.
I missed him the first time. She's hitting him the second time. So that was, again, like I said, a natural 20.
Mhm.
And then plus my 6, so 26.
Yeah, like natural 20.
Get dunked on, you stupid wizard.
Okay, so in total, adding up the damage and then doubling it, 52 damage.
Shoot.
This is one of my biggest chromatic orbs yet. And it will
Yeah,
be
it is.
Wait,
acid
real quick.
damage.
Remember, it only doubles the roll, not the stuff you add on to it.
Oh, I don't have anything that adds on to it.
Okay, have fun.
It was an 8, 6, 8. It was 5, 6, 7, 8 were my rolls. What?
I said legit, you had how much damage before the double?
26.
5, 6, 7,
Yeah, 26, yeah. Okay. 52, yeah.
You have impressed him.
Yeah, acid damage. Whip that diamond out, it glows that green color, and just this bolt.
And
Acid.
was this acid? Okay.
Acid.
Okay.
Get dunked on.
All right, so he's smiling and he's not really super concerned, especially with everyone kind of fighting the elemental and Mahi's in the corner. He's looking for circles. But yeah, Tor, you you just kind of shake yourself off from your first attempt, and this time you're like, screw it, and then you pull out your diamond, shine it out. This green beam shoots out.
Pyth is impressed too. She's like,
I mean, and y'all notice that. I mean, you've seen her orb before, and this is a thick beam, basically as large as the diamond itself, and it almost shines out throughout the rest of the room. It just covers the torso of Corlin, and he gets pushed back into the force field behind him, splashing all over, covered with, and you watch as his robe starts sizzling up. That would hurt him.
Tor is
It
grinning.
Super hurts.
Dude, that was I do genuinely think that was my biggest chromatic orb I've done yet.
It
Pyth
is.
snorts. Like, you actually hear her go.
Okay. Corlin kind of goes down to a knee, and then he picks himself up with holding his staff. He brushes himself off.
I'm dead.
He nods at you, and he goes, "That's what I'd like to see." Okay. And it is now
Watch me botch every other roll during
Mahi's
this.
turn.
Dash.
Dash. 5, 10, 15, 20. So, yeah, you're only going to get basically up to the circle.
Right. Wouldn't it be 40
Oh,
technically?
no, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're dashing.
I dash.
Yeah, so you want to get right in front of him?
Yeah, I'm getting as close as I can to Corlin, but
Right.
and then that's it. That's all I can do. And then I'm assuming like as soon as he gets there, lights go off.
Technically, you do have a bonus action.
I
You're
don't know if I
melee
have...
right now.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, you can do bonus actions. That's
I'll
just,
give it a shot.
That's just the action.
I'll give it a shot. Let's see if this works. Nope, doesn't work. Roll the 4 plus 2. Nothing.
I'm assuming his armor class is higher than a 6.
Yeah. What were you doing?
You see Mahi just kind of spin and try to sweep from under, use his tail and sweep him off his feet.
Okay. All right. So it kind of just swooshes underneath him, and you kind of notice that it kind of, when it swooshes underneath him, it kind of brushes the roads, but it doesn't hit anything.
And then Mahi just kind of goes, ugh! And then catches himself and kind of like takes one step back and kind of grabs his head and shakes off the effects.
You kind of notice the dude is kind of levitating a little bit too. It's a little weird.
Honestly,
He
it
wants
doesn't
to be
surprise
tall.
You didn't hit any feet there.
He wants
Yeah.
to be tall.
I mean, he's tall in general. I mean, he's.
But why not give
taller than
yourself a
Python.
couple more inches if you can?
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely likes to be
He
the
doesn't
presence of
want
the
the aesthetic of like the gliding walk, and you got the robe. Just like, who doesn't want that aesthetic if you're a wizard?
Aesthetic.
Yes, if you're gonna show off, go all out.
All right, very well. And that will end your turn, sir.
I'm currently holding my head, shaking off the effects. Like, whoa, blacked out there for a second.
Oh, hey,
Actually,
Sean.
no, because you did attack him. You're actually still under its thrall.
Oh,
Yes,
dang,
go ahead.
that's right. Oh crap.
Sean, you forgot to move my token the very first round. I went
Where
back
did you
20
move?
feet. I went
Oh,
back
okay.
20 feet, remember? So I was still good for,
So
My
all the way
chromatic
against the
orb.
wall?
But
yeah,
she's
pretty much
dis-
back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, it was before the elemental was even there.
so you're
Yeah.
not engaged.
Right. I did that the very first round. I missed and went, oop, and went back 20 feet.
All right, no problem. There we go. I mean, there's not 20 feet behind you necessarily, so.
Okay, yeah, I just went back.
Right. All right, yeah, because you're up against the you're opposite ends of the room from him. Yeah, you're fine. This is, like I said, only like a 60 range room here. All right, very well. So it is now Corlin's turn. Do I want to play with? Okay. Okay. We'll do it. Alright, this. Alright, so as he kind of dusts off and he kind of watches as Mahi kind of approaches, and you watch Mahi kind of spin around like a top, but kind of just, Corlin's not even phased with it, and he's basically looking over Mahi, and his eyes are fixed on you, Tor. And he goes, "Now it's my turn."
My turn.
Swirls this black void that encompasses around both of his hands as it kind of swirls them over and over, and he watches that kind of swirls around his staff, and then he flings it towards your direction. The beam, this black energy hits the ground underneath you and starts spreading out into about a 20-foot section. And you watch as these kind of squirming ebony tentacles start filling up this
I
area,
love this spell. I
protrude
love this
out
spell.
from the ground. And one of them starts to wrap itself around you, so roll a dexterity saving throw.
Ah, yay, because I am so good at these. And 11.
11 will not do it.
I figured it wouldn't. I'm not good at dex. Can I, as I'm getting bludgeoned by these things, make an arcana check to see if I remember the name of the spell?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I love this spell in real life. 25?
Oh yeah, that would be Evard's Black Tentacles. Or Black Tentacles if we don't use the Evard part. Because it's actually in there twice. This will be 13 points of bludgeoning damage,
Oof.
and you are restrained until the spell ends.
me getting beat with this. Oh, this spell is so cool.
Oh, you're like, dude, this is so cool. This is choking you.
Right, Spider-Man.
Watching it as you kind of you don't see Tor anymore. She's just starts enveloped by these black, oily tentacles that are kind of somehow coming out from the ground underneath you, and all this is kind of a stone, area accordingly. So this whole place is basically you seem like you might be in some kind of a towery kind of room. By the way, there's no windows either. Okay, and so that will be restraining you until the spell ends, which means someone has to break his concentration, which is freaking hard with for a conjurer. He has a bonus for that. All right, so in the meantime, and we'll last for 1 minute, so until the ends. So 1 minute. What are we? That's 10 rounds.
10 rounds.
Okay, yep, 10 rounds. All right. So, and if you start your turn and already restrained, then you take more.
Oh, geez, that would be very bad, guys. If you could please break his concentration, because I don't have enough hit points to take that again.
As far as your ability to escape, you can make a strength or dexterity check, your choice, against the DC, and if you free yourself, then you can not be restrained anymore.
Now?
No, on your turn.
Yeah, I have a plan. Don't worry.
All right, very well.
Worry about yourself.
She gone Misty Step.
I'm a Scotty artist.
Whose turn is it? What are we doing? What's happening?
Okay, I was just curious about the further effects on that. All right, very well. That will end his turn. Who we at now? This would be Tavi.
Okay.
Hit it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the stupid flaming thing
Hit it again.
because it looked cool when I hit it the first time.
It's like, oh, fire go burr.
And then he missed me, so I'm like, I feel even more
Powerful.
confident. Again, with the Great Weapon Master attack.
Get him.
Knock off 5.
Ooh.
Not so bueno this time. Only 8.
An 8.
Yeah. Womp.
Wah, wah, wah. That's not good enough, sir. Are you recklessly attacking?
Am I what?
Reckless.
Oh, I'm not gonna do that. I don't wanna
Okay.
go
Said
down.
I ain't giving this thing advantage against me.
You're gonna give advantage. Give yourself advantage. Okay. So you.
Well,
get
you know what? We're reckless. Sure, why not? Hold on. I was thinking of frenzy. I don't want to go into.
Oh no, yeah. That would be exhaustion.
Alright, this one was 15. I think it is, yeah, 15.
15 hits.
Alright. Ooh, this is good. 12 plus 3. 25 points of damage.
Nice. Okay.
I got 6s on my 2d6. So.
By the way, Tor, how many points of damage did I do to you? What's your HP at now?
My HP is at 12. You did 13.
Right. Okay. All right.
I would like to not be murdered. I want to get another hit in.
Okay. Okay, so this time you kind of violently swing, you kind of miss the first time, you take another shot, whoosh, 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 and you're basically fanning the flames, so to speak, and kind of the form of the elemental is kind of getting swooshed all around. You're watching as it's kind of it's getting smaller and smaller, and he's taking very hard. He's a long time to kind of concentrate his form. So he's starting to kind of shrink down basically into a little ember, but he's still there, and it's like talking like this now. All right. Anything else?
I did mess up on my count earlier, but on my first hit, I forgot to add my 2 melee damage from the rage, but it's okay.
Yeah, that won't kill me. But
Yeah.
I'll take that into consideration. All right, Pythavin's turn.
I'm gonna disengage. Back up.
Okay. What direction and how far?
I'm just gonna kinda like I don't want to go so far that I go into whatever's happening around Tor at this point. I'm just gonna kind of go to the
You don't want any of that business.
like southeast, about 10 feet.
Okay, like at an angle, basically.
Yeah.
All right.
Pyth at this point has not drawn her blade or like done. She's not really doing much at all, actually. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay, so you're just gonna stand back.
Actually, how hurt is Mahi?
I look fine.
Yeah, Mahi's the he only got the 1 attack, right? I don't think I've hit you yet.
Mm-mm.
You're just at 35, right?
I'm at 30.
Oh, yep.
Because of the Ray of Frost.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I did that little ray of frost. Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna Shield of Faith Tor.
Okay. I think she
So-
went to the bathroom.
Well, when she comes back, she can have an extra +2 to AC.
Mm.
Actually, I take that back. I'm gonna Healing Word Tor instead.
Okay. But is she
max
at
roll.
what roll?
7 HP for Tor.
7? Okay. She should be at 19. Reminder to update herself. All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
What? You're still at 27, right?
Yep.
Tavith, you're still at 36.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Make sure I'm keeping my track here.
Oh wait, no. Actually, I took damage from the elemental. I'm at 17.
Yeah, 17. That's right. Higher level we goes, the more stuff to keep track of. All right. It is now the elemental's turn. Its attentions are on you, Tavith. So it's going to touch you twice. Swoosh! That's a natural 20.
Oof.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
Oh, you got me.
And that's a 15
15
for the
total.
second one. No, for the second attack.
Oh, okay.
That misses, yeah?
It meets it.
What's your AC now?
15.
Oh, okay. Alright, so it does hit you. Okay, so both hit. Alright, so let's figure out this. Okay. So this is going to
Tor,
Like
you
you.
got 7 HP from Pyth, by the way.
yeah, you should be
Oh.
at 19, Tor.
Thank you. I missed that. I told you I'd go bathroom.
Alright, Tavi, this is gonna light you up a little bit. So that's gonna be 20 points of fire damage.
I should have given you that shield, huh?
The
what I was thinking.
second attack will do 5 points of fire damage.
And I will do.
And now you're on fire. And so at the start of your next turn, you're going to take 5 points of fire damage going further unless you douse yourself. So you kind of watch as Tavi's loincloth goes
I'm gonna
up in
do
flames.
Stone's Endurance real quick.
Okay. Go ahead.
How much damage is that total that you did?
So 25 damage at least with the attacks, and then you'll continue to take fire damage.
Okay, so 25 total right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. right, so you're still
So
at
that-
Daxine, so
Yeah, so 10.
10 points away? Okay.
Yeah.
It's only 15.
Yeah.
All right, so 15 points of damage for you, sir. So that will put you to 21.
Yeah, correcto.
All right, very good. It is now Pythavin's turn.
It is.
How's it
wait,
Pythavin's
I'm
turn?
sorry. I'm sorry.
I was like, no,
It's
no, it
Tommy.
doesn't sound right.
No, I'm sorry. It's the elemental's turn. Tavi is getting killed. All right, it's Tor's turn.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yes.
Well, I'm in the thing.
Yes. So you will take another 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
Exactly what Pyth just gave you.
perfect. It was well spent. I took it and used it immediately.
You watch this kind of it swirls up your neck and chunks it
No!
harder and harder.
Okay, I am gonna Misty Step, like 30 feet to the left side, so like kind of where Pyth is, but to the left, if that makes sense, like near that. Like I don't want to put myself by the fire mental, and I will put myself on the opposite side of the room as Pythabin. Does that make sense?
Yeah, let me see here. I believe you can do this while restrained because I believe
Yes.
it does not use speed. Yeah, Misty Step
Does
or
not.
Shiver. Yep, does not need speed to work. Yep, you are correct. You can do this. All right, so you are putting yourself where?
To the left. Like 30 feet diagonally northwest. That way.
So you're basically up to the door frame area.
Yeah.
Across from the circle.
Yeah.
Okay.
North by northwest. So if she's grappled, she can do that. She can
Yeah.
do that anytime, basically.
Yes, that is why I took it, because
Get out of
Yeah.
sticky situations.
So
okay, and then as my action, I am going to
Spit on Tommy.
cast No, I gotta do this. I'm gonna cast Ray of Sickness at Coraline.
okay. Is it a saving throw or
It is a ranged spell. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
25.
Okay, excellent. All right, now, yay, we get to use this. While you do that as a reaction, Coraline kind of watches as you kind of poof out of the black mass of octopus there and land on the other end. He watches as you start casting a spell and you shoot it towards him. Right before it gets over to him, he kind of looks at Mahi and winks a little bit, and then looks back at Ator, and then looks over to Taviv. And he casts Benign Transportation and switches places with Taviv. Teleports himself into Taviv's position, and Taviv teleports himself right in the direction of the Ray of Sickness.
I'm sorry, Tommy! And he gets hit with 8 points of damage.
I'm like, what?
That would be 8 points of damage to you, sir. Poison, I believe that is.
Let me double check on that. Yeah, you have to also make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so my con actually helps me here. Let's see.
It's too late for you to retcon it, but like, imagine if you had hit Mahi instead. The chaos.
I know.
Actually, I
is-
think I still would have been focused on him. It's
Yeah, because
think
he
I-
hasn't finished off his first thing.
yeah.
What'd you get?
13.
Oh, you're also poisoned until the end of your next turn.
Bloop, bloop.
So I'm on fire.
And you're poisoned.
And I'm poisoned. How much damage
Tommy
was
from
it?
the no
How much
good,
damage?
awful,
Was it
very
7
bad
or 8?
day. 8.
8 damage, so that puts you down to 13. You're on fire and poisoned.
Yep.
And
Tommy.
in this point, poison is you only have cold resistance. Poisoned is not like a dot effect or anything like that. You just
I
have
looked up. I can't remember
disadvantage
what
on your
poison
rolls.
is.
Mm-hmm.
So you're sick, but you don't take damage. Now, the
Yeah,
fire,
Yeah, disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. So now you also have disadvantage on attack rolls, not just your ability checks.
Oh, for the
what's
poison.
duration on the poison?
It's just until the end of his next turn.
Okay.
So his next turn, he's gonna have. Wait, no, the end of my next turn.
Yeah, your next turn, right? Okay. All right, very well. And that will be now up to Mahi's turn. And Mahi, you're kind of ready. You're ready to strike, and then you watch as Coraline kind of wings at you. And then poof! All of a sudden, this huge Tavith is in the way, and you kind of watch as this green beam shoots out from your side and hits and splashes on a Tavith. Tavith kind of goes down. And he's currently on fire in front of you as well. So this is just very, very weird. And you're kind of like, all of a sudden, you've lost the urge to go after your target at this point because you're not really sure what just happened.
So I'm freed from the first. Okay.
I'm free.
I'm free. I'm free. Corlin hits me. Dang it.
Ah.
Mahi just kind of shakes it off and kind of stumbles back a little bit. Oh. And looks at Corlin. And he's going to breath weapon him.
Immediately re-enters rage.
That is a range of 30 feet. So whatever I need to do to get within. Oh, am I actually in the range?
Yeah, you are.
If
Oh, yeah,
you
okay.
line it up right, though, you'll hit Coraline and the elemental.
That is
That's
correct.
I would like to do that.
All right, so
And
you basically move 5 feet over and then shoot straight down.
Yes. And that is a dex save of 12. They'll probably make it, but
Okay. So elementals actually super dexy, but even with their +3, that is only a 11.
okay. What about Corlin?
And Coraline, with his nice elven features, yeah, that is a 16.
Yeah, I figured he'd make it.
So fire elemental gets it.
Yep. So the fire elemental.
Doesn't Coraline still take half damage with that?
He does. He does.
Mhm.
So the fire elemental takes 8 damage, and Corlin takes 4.
Okay.
How rough is
So a little
Coraline
bit-
looking right about now?
A little bit splashes on Coraline. He's gone through the ringer with Tor's blast.
Yeah, more acid.
So he's
The acid.
dancing a little bit about the acid. However, the elemental is tiny at this point.
As soon as he blasts it, he points and goes, "That was uncalled for."
Coraline kind of looks down at his elemental and looks back over at you, and he's a little sad that you peed on his elemental with your acid. Alrighty, so that will be now Coraline's turn. Okay, what are we gonna do now?
Coraline gets so much stuff, he keeps throwing me off as to whose turn it is.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I'm just waiting for somebody to say my name. I know I'm after Pyth-ish. Pyth is the last one to go, so I know that if Coraline goes again after that, I'm after that. All of my moves are based on Pythavan.
Alrighty. I don't really need to step anywhere at this point. I don't like being in the middle. Don't want to waste my bonus actions. Yeah. Alright, nobody's really hit me there, so I don't need that. Okay. right, so he goes ahead and looks at Tavith and Mahi in that direction, and he stretches out one of his hands and wiggles his fingers, and you kind of watch as underneath you, this webbing starts stretching across the ground, and it fills a 20-foot section. So this will cover both sections of Tavith and Mahi, and you guys need to roll. Well, nothing you have to roll. It's at the start of your turns at this point. So you kind of watch as this huge layer of webs kind of stretches across the area where you guys are at, and it starts to reach and tangle around your feet and grabbing your tail. And it's real sticky, and it's very, very gross.
What kind of throw would it be? I mean, saving thing would it be?
It will be a dexterity, but you don't have to do it yet.
Okay.
All right, and then as a okay, and as a bonus. Okay, so he's going to cast Poison Spray at Mahi. And I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okie doke. Where's my... Okay, nope, not Charisma, Constitution. 16.
16. Okay. Okay. So you kind of watch as he opens up his palms, and this cloud of green smoke kind of shoots out from it and kind of envelops around you, and you inhale it and cough it out a little quick, and it just kind of dissipates. Nothing for failures or success, or nothing for successes. Okay, so no damage. All right, very well, and that will end his turn. Who's up next? Taviv. So roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. I have advantage on this, so
Yep, because of your thing. Well, actually, no, you don't. You're also poisoned. So
So
you
it's just
have
a straight roll.
a straight roll.
Thanks,
Also-
Tor.
Also,
That's my fault.
you will take 5 points of fire damage.
your mom's a straight roll. I got a 20.
Nice, okay. So you don't need no freaking advantage. Very well, so you kind of pry your feet out from the stickiness. It's like, yeah, it's not much different than your floor in your bedroom.
Now I have 8 HP now.
Yep, you're down to HHP.
Alright. How far is Corlin from me? Can I get to him?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, 25.
Okay.
Or 30 if you want to get right up next to him.
I want to punch him in the, I wanna stab him in the face with the bludgeon of death.
I
So
want to stab him in the face with my hammer that does not stab.
I'll make it stab.
And hit him that hard.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna do reckless because Tavi doesn't care anymore. I don't know if I need it, but let's see. Roll twice anyway. So 21.
21 on bludgeoning.
Well, to hit him.
Oh, to hit? Yes, that hits.
Okay.
Yeah, 21 bludgeoning damage. We just murder Corlin on the spot.
Yeah, exactly.
Shoot,
That would be great.
decent.
He may be high level, but he's still a wizard.
Yeah, this one I didn't do the Great Weapon Master attack. I didn't do that. So, not adding 10 to this one. This will be 12 damage.
Okay, 12 points of damage. All right. So you kind of charge past, and you kind of stop just short of going outside of the elemental's range, accordingly. And you take your swing, and you hit Corlin, and you think that as being as kind of scrawny looking as he is, I mean he's tall but he's thin. You would think that it would be more forceful, but your hand kind of reverberates a little bit. Just kind of hit this little bubbled effect against him. It almost looks like you kind of see a shattering effect going across him, and he hurts with the force impacted inside. But yeah, he was not expecting you to get through. So well done there.
And I'm gonna frenzy attack him.
Okay, bonus action.
Boy, why?
Doesn't that give you another
More
level? You were
exhaustion.
just about to have. Oh my god.
Tavi, no. Tavi, no.
That's
You're gonna get yourself.
24 to hit.
That hits.
You made the barbarian big mad.
He's
Jeez.
mad.
I just came down here to watch magic, and I feel so attacked right now.
14 points.
Okay. All right. That one hurts a little bit more. So you take another swing from the other side. You kind of flip your maul up into your other hand, grab it, whack on the other side. You kind of watch as this ripple effect breaks down, and he kind of rocks almost inside of his little bubble back and forth, and he goes down to his knees. As he kind of picks himself up, he kind of wipes, and you kind of see blood kind of trickling out from the corner of his mouth. And he curses something in Elvish that you don't understand.
Do I
Am I close enough
understand?
to hear it?
Yeah, the rest of you understand.
It's
Said
not
a
nice.
bad word.
It's a bad
a
word.
bad
Mom,
word.
Corlin said a bad word.
It's a bad word.
When you hear your teacher cuss. Oh.
Yeah.
He said it's a bad word.
Selama Shalanore.
Yeah. All right. I don't know what that means. Okay, so that is Tavi's turn,
I was about to die.
and now it's Pythavin's turn.
Interesting. So, like, how bad is Corlin looking?
I mean, he went down slightly and picked himself back up.
You really just in here to
Looking
land
pretty
that
rough.
final blow. You rat.
She was waiting.
You see, it's not
You
even
rat.
that.
Yeah, taking my
Yeah,
all of our damage that we put on him.
Hey, I healed you.
You healed Tor.
I'm not talking to you. I don't care about you. Perish.
She doesn't mean
Wow.
that for real.
She does though.
You better watch yourself, or I'm about to cast the spell with you in the radius.
Yeah, you gotta remember all of her spells are area of effect. Don't tick off the cleric.
Oh well.
So I'm gonna position a shatter spell. I'm gonna do it so it hits the elemental and Corlin,
Okay.
but not Tavi and not Mahi.
Well, Mahi's not anywhere near me.
He is. Jeez, where is he?
You're still back up
So
Yeah,
it'll-
yeah, he's still up there.
Top.
Yeah.
looking for the corner.
See, it's a 10-foot radius, so it'd probably be right.
Ow. Oof. It hit my knee.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put it like in. I'm putting it to where it'll hit those two, but no one else.
A 10-foot radius?
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically the square box with
Yep.
them on the left side of it, yeah. Not top
5
side.
points of bludgeoning damage.
So that's
No.
Behind them.
a con save for both of them.
Alright.
Wait, me?
No.
No.
Not you.
Oh.
Would
The
you
elemental.
like to be in the circle? I can arrange
No.
that.
I'm gonna
There are
roll
ways
see
to
if I get
put you in
anyways.
the circle.
And the circle. Alrighty, so
Ooh.
con for Elemental's got good con too. Nice.
I got a 12, but I have
Not
to.
We
enough
all
to
know I
save
don't
him.
really care about the elemental.
Not enough to save the elemental, but the Corlin.
But
he's
the
got a
Corlin.
19.
Well, he's still taking half damage, and I'm channeling divinity full damage.
All right.
It's still only half of full damage, unfortunately.
So that's 24 damage to the elemental
Yep.
and 12 to Coralin.
How do you want to do the elemental?
Oh, I was gonna lose my mind.
Pythe's
I
eyes just glow
I ended up the element.
gold as she kind of raises her hand and then puts it out towards them. Says something in Celestial, and the space just bursts with energy. Like, basically just disintegrates the elemental with the sheer force of the sound.
And kind of watch as you almost kind of hear the elemental kind of and kind of spread out, kind of fireballs, kind of little mini meteorites kind of fall on Tavith and everyone else in that area. Not damaging though. Corlin kind of shudders though from behind, and he again goes back down, not expecting it from the back. So he's kind of back. Not that he can back himself; he's out in the open here, but he positions himself so he can kind of look to the left and right and see you and Tavith accordingly. And now,
Pythe's face is completely neutral. Like, she's not smiling or anything. She's just like, that's a thing.
And yeah.
all right, and now it is Tor's turn.
Okay. We're gonna try Chromatic Orb first level this time, sadly, because I'm out of second level spots. 20?
20 will hit.
Finish him.
We are going with cold damage this time because we wanna make it spicy, spice things up, but not too spicy. We want it to be cold instead.
Cold spicy. Have you ever blown on
19,
ice cream?
Wait, 19.
19, okay. All right, so this was
Points of cold
icy.
damage. Yes.
So as he starts kind of positioning himself and seeing himself get cornered, and his ally is now dispersed, you kind of watch as Corlin's getting a little squirrely here, and then immediately as his attention is now on Pythevin, and then from behind now he's facing, well, you're from his back basically, he gets blasted with these ice shards. And you kind of watch as they're breaking through his magic armor, and it's going actually into his back, and you're kind of watching as some blood starts pouring out from underneath his cloak. And he goes again back down on his knee and gets back up again.
You know, for you saying he's looking really hurt, we sure are doing a lot of damage. It's not taking him out.
He's pretty hurt.
Am I still on fire, by the way?
Yes.
Because you did not spend an action to douse yourself, so you're still burning alive.
I don't have anything else.
It is now Mahi's turn.
I just realized my shield of faith. I need a material component of a small parchment with a bit of holy text. So
You only
that's
need components if you don't have a channel. You have an amulet.
Or if it's a specific price. Like, I have to have my diamond for Chromatic Orb. It's 100 gold.
Oh.
Yeah, if there's no cost associated with it, then it's all your focus.
Okay.
Yeah, because otherwise Pyth would need materials all the time.
Right.
Same.
Well then. Geez, I'm debating between two spells.
Just hit him.
Mahi doesn't want to fight. Mahi hasn't wanted to fight this entire time.
Then
But Mahi wants to kill people unprovoked.
help other people fight him, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, run over and heal somebody.
Okay. Who's looking the most hurt at the moment?
Tavi's
Tavi.
rough, and he's on fire.
Yeah, when it's my turn, can I, like, stop, drop, and roll before I take damage?
Can Mahi, as an action, put the fire out on Tavi? Like, pat him out?
Yeah, I'll say you can if you want to spend your action to do that to Tavi. Sure.
Okay, but could that be no? Well, I can either douse him or heal him.
It'd probably be more worth it to douse him just so he doesn't take damage on his next
More
turn.
damage, yeah.
Because he'll just take the
Okay.
damage most likely.
And then I can do my
Oh.
attack or whatever still.
He
And
walks
you
up
save
and
yourself a
starts
spell slot.
trying to put Tavith out.
He starts patting your loincloth that's on fire. And he's just swiping
I'm
it
not-
with his tail.
Probably like, this is what it takes to get some action around here?
Go out. And you kind of watch as Mahi's kind of circling around you and he's dancing around you trying to get the fire out. You're a little intrigued by all of this.
He wouldn't touch nowhere near that loincloth, but okay.
That's what's on fire. That's what's on fire.
I don't know
That's
if
the only
I
time
wanna-
it's on
It's
fire.
fine,
then
you're
Mahi-
You're just hitting it with your tail to put it out.
Oh,
It's
yeah, I
fine.
know.
Yeah, you're not.
I'm
You're
joking,
not
I'm
groping Tavith, okay?
No,
Chill, my dude.
No, I'm joking.
As long as you say no homo, it's okay.
But you are kind of grinding with your tail, though.
You still have socks on, right? It's not gay if
You have
socks
wait.
on.
Do you have socks on?
Yes, I have socks on. I have
Wait, no,
Okay,
you
then
don't
you're
even
fine.
have
Does
shoes.
Mahi have socks? Mahi, oh god, I'm so sorry, Mahi, but you're gay now. I know you're married, but you're gay now because you
Well,
don't have socks on.
That sucks. It happens.
Yeah, you are.
You're gonna have to
you are
tell your
walking
wife.
barefoot.
Well,
And
Okay,
you
now-
are slapping a
Uh-oh.
big man with your tail.
well, this is gonna be an awkward conversation with my
It's
wife.
awkward.
This is Mahi's wife. This is my husband, Mahi.
Wait, was the
This is
portal
Mahi's
open all this
husband,
time?
Tavi.
The sigil is there, but it's dormant.
Oh, okay.
It's not activated at the moment.
Alright, so I'm not on fire anymore. Good.
Okay. All right, very well. That will end your turn.
Actually, I can still cast Shield of Faith with a bonus action. So
Oh,
I'm going
oh.
to cast a Shield of Faith towards Tor.
Okay.
And you get a +2 to AC.
Cool.
I almost gave that to you, but I healed you instead.
Nice. Probably for the best since I was going to take auto damage anyways.
Yeah, that's why I was like, Shield
So,
ain't gonna do
you get-
much.
You get little shimmering field.
Cool. I will remember that. I'm not going to change my AC because I've already changed it once for mage armor, but I will remember +2.
All right, very well. And now it's Corlin's turn.
It's nice knowing you guys.
What do I want to do?
So many options.
I know. I know, but this is the problem with freaking summoners. I got so many options. So first of all, he's going to bonus action and Misty Step to the opposite end of the room. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So, poof! And he's going to go basically northeast diagonally. So it'll be at the upper corner of that room. Corner, Mahi, the corner. And for the action, let's see. I need to conjure something so I can get my other bonuses reactivated. So let us conjure some. I guess we'll summon some lesser demons. Why not? Sure.
What?
That's not
Summon
sus.
what?
Lesser demons.
That's gonna be an issue.
He said with a challenge rating of 1. Come on. D&D Beyond, don't be stupid. There we go. Do search for the monsters. Demon challenge rating 1. Okay, these mods look pretty good. We'll try a maw demon. Or wait, I want to with the shadow demon. No. Oh, that's too high. Can't do that. Alright, not with the spell at least. Okay, so let's do 2 of these bad boys. Yep. 1 or lower, so we'll do 2 of them. 6. Yep, there'll be 2. And these will be 2 little maw demons. Do I have token? Cool, they do. I like how Avery's got all the tokens now, man. This makes this infinitely easier to ad-lib.
Sure.
And I can unoccupy space. Hold on, this is interesting. As part of the spell, you can form a circle around the blend using material. Ah, okay, cool. Alright, I see what the point of that is. Okay. Okay. So you kind of watch and you see as he misty steps, I'll play the song. He misty steps off into the corner of the room and then he looks at you and he kind of grabs his side where he's kind of bleeding, and you gotta watch as he pulls out smeared blood off of his hand, and he shakes his fist in your direction. You kind of watch as the blood kind of drips down onto the ground, and you almost see it looks like as it hits the ground, it encompasses around his space in a circle, and then he hits his staff on it, and it shines, and as it does, it's this almost kind of like a bloody-looking bubble kind of appears around his area. It's translucent and see-through, but it's kind of encompassing him at this point. And then from the left and the right, 2 little maw demons kind of protrude out. And they kind of scurry over to either side.
Of course, I had to use my last spell slot because Divine Energy would have roasted these suckers, but...
Alright. And you kind of watch as these things are just a mess of kind of weird teeth and tentacles, and they are all made of little fleshy, like big fleshy bubbles of sacks of garbage. It's weird, and it wants to eat you and possibly your face. That will be his turn, and it's now Tavith, who is no longer poisoned or on fire, I believe.
By the way, as this happens, Mahi just kind of looks over at Tor and does like a face like, what do you think about that?
Tor looks fascinated and thrilled, like this is exciting.
That tracks.
You're forgetting who you're talking to or who you're looking at. She thinks this stuff is cool. And it's a conjuration spell. Conjurers can do things like summon demons because I don't know why, because.
Because the book said so.
Indeed.
So, I'm gonna go for
That's what these things look like, by the way.
that first
That
demon
is not what I wanted.
to the right of Mahi, I guess. Okay.
Ah, beautiful. I love them.
Maybe-
I can describe something else, but I'm not going to. All right. But you're going to the left of Mahi.
The one that's to the right of him.
Oh, okay. You're going to. So you're moving to the right, underneath it.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we'll both be like face to face,
Right.
one of them. And I'm doing the great weapon, so it's taking 5 off. Still have a 19. Did that hit?
Yeah.
So 10 plus. $25 damage.
Oh, nice. All right. So as you, this little bowling ball of teeth kind of rolls up over to you and tries to reach out with one of its many little appendages. And you're like,
New favorite noise.
and you kind of just start smashing it onto the ground, whack, 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 and the rest of you kind of watching as it's like busting its teeth inward, and it's like caving in on it. Yeah, there's not a lot left of it. You haven't quite left a smear. It's still kind of, it's still like wiggling, but it's like a flat basketball now with feet. And it's kind of jumping around a little bit back and forth.
So he's almost dead.
Yeah, you hurt him pretty bad.
And since I'm in a frenzy, I can do a bonus action to try and hit him again.
Okay.
24.
I will hit.
Again. $13 damage.
How do you
Sorry,
want
no,
to do
14 damage. Okay.
it? Doesn't matter.
My God.
Doesn't matter.
I want to just come down pretty hard on him, like straight down to like make a crater with his body since he's already kind of flat.
Mm-hmm.
Put him down like maybe 3-4 feet into the ground.
So you're kind of watching as the first onslaught barrages of attacks just kind of just pummels this thing into the ground, and Tavith kind of momentarily stops for a moment, lifts his maul up, and kind of checks it to see if it's alive, and it kind of pops up again, still going, and then he's like, "Oh, gross!" Whack, 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 and smacks it again. This time, yeah, the rest of it is attached to his maul as he kind of pulls it off, and so half of it is smeared on the ground, and the other half is gooing off of the end of his maul. It ain't moving now, except for dripping on the floor.
He did.
Yes, he did. All that work to get that freaking token, and he's already gone. All right, that's why I have 2. Thanks, Tavith.
You're welcome.
All right, Mahi. No, not Mahi. Sorry. Actually, this is Ma's turn, but that Ma's dead. So mob number 2 will go. All right. So at this point, the little soccer ball that's next to it, kind of looks. He kind of stops. It's like gibbering a little bit, and then he stops and kind of watches what you did to his buddy, and he's like, and he kind of watches as there's kind of a moment where he's like starting to back up, and then kind of Corlin gives him the eye, and he's like, oh, crap, and then he just starts head toward Tavith. And he's going to take a bite. Oh no, where did I lose? Oh, okay, there it is. So he's just gonna go in between. He's gonna replace the space between Mahi and Tavith or the other guy died.
Is that an opportunity attack for Mahi? Then?
No, because he hasn't left the melee range yet. He's still within melee range. Actually,
Okay.
it's gonna leave it. All right. That will be. I guess we will do a. Oh, that's cool. It doesn't imply no one's died yet. We'll do a bite attack. So it's gonna leap up and hit you with a 19. Excuse me, 19 to hit. Is that he tells you?
Okay.
Beware. All right, and all right. So as you watch, as he does this, yeah, okay, yeah. All right, as you watch, as he kind of leaps in fury to seeing his buddy get smashed, he almost stops in mid chaw. He clamps down on you, and you kind of hear Corlin raise his hand. Not you see him raise his hand. And the monk kind of stops in mid chunk, and it kind of looks at Corlin, looks back at you, and then kind of rolls up in a ball and kind of pummels you in the chest, where you kind of lose all your breath because he did 11 points of damage. So you are unconscious, sir.
I am not because I have. Is that bludgeoning or piercing?
That will be actually, well, yeah, the initial attack will be piercing, yeah. So you'll take half of that.
So I have. How much was it? You were 15?
11.
Or 11? Oh, 11. Okay, so
Yeah.
what? 5 or 6?
6.
So I have 2 HP left.
So you are just there. Okay. I was trying to symbolize non-lethal damage to not end your life there, but
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure Corlin's just waiting for one else to go
legit
now.
still there. So you kind of go down to the knee, and Corlin maybe preemptively stopped the demon beforehand. That being the case, however, that will end its turn, and it is now Python's turn.
Why can I hear myself?
I don't know.
Which one of you don't have a headset on?
It's not me because I can hear myself echoing too. So
What is not me?
It
now.
shouldn't be me.
sounds better now.
Could have just been my mic picking up my actual headset because my headset's really loud.
I'm seriously tanking this fight right now because
Yeah,
I've taken
I'ma go
60
up-
plus points of damage.
You've
I'ma
taken so
go-
many damages.
Behind Tavi,
All
and
of them.
put my hand on his back and cast Cure Wounds first level.
Okay.
You can have
You
9
stare
HP
down.
back.
Alright.
All right.
Fine.
So as you stare down the little gross butt crack of doom there, and you're on the knee, and it's kind of now you're kind of eye level with it, and it's you kind of watch as as its teeth got toffee junk inside there. But all of a sudden, you feel a hand go across your shoulder, and this flowing warm energy flows through you and rejuvenates you, and feels the strength to stand back up. Kick you a soccer goal. So you are at what level or what HP now?
11.
You are at 11. Pink. All right. Python's done. Alrighty, so Python is done, and yeah, why not? We'll take our legendary action at this point. Where did it go? Oh. Okay. All right. So you see Corlin kind of look though, and he tisk. That will not do. And he watches as Pythavin kind of picks up Tavith, and then he swirls his staff above his head and flings it over in that direction. And this will be 2 creatures within range. So we will choose Pythavin and Tavith. So you see this yellowish ball of acid splash in between you guys. And that will be dexterity saving throws for you both.
Friggin' acid splash.
Okay.
20.
Right.
20?
Indeed.
Mine is 15.
15 will not succeed, sir.
Does he get advantage? Well,
You would get advantage, right, at this point?
Oh,
You're
yeah.
no longer poisoned, and you have advantages to dexterities, right?
And no fire.
Yep.
So it's 17 now.
Ah, crap, okay. Alright, well,
don't say
That
I did
means-
nothing for you.
so it kind of splashes in between you guys, but the bubble kind of just, and it just doesn't splash out. It just kind of hits the ground and dissipates there in the middle. Alright, well, that was a wasted legendary action. Okay. It is
Get dunked on.
now- It's now Tor's turn.
Okay, I am going to cast Witch Bolt. Does a 22 hit?
22 does hit.
Which D12 do I want to use? Use my sparkly one. Eight damage
8
of
points.
lightning damage.
8 points of lightning damage. Okay. So, I will reaction. And we will do benign transportation again. Who do I want to swap with?
Ah, jeez.
Who is hurt?
Pretty much everyone but Mahi.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. We'll. You know what? This puts me in an awkward position.
You're putting yourself into
I'm
melee
putting-
range if you swap with
myself
anybody.
in melee range at this point. Okay, but that's
Which would almost be worse.
that's
yeah,
cool.
like you swap with someone and then you gotta deal with either Mahi or Tavi. Like,
Or even Pythavin, because she's pretty deadly at melee range too. Like,
25.
you're not
I was
wrong.
thinking Tor might actually. I could swap it with yourself. There's no
I don't think that
stipulation
would-
that it can't be the caster. That's kind of. I don't know. I don't think the timing of that will work, but it doesn't matter because she's too far out. Just
you just might have to take the damage.
no, I'm not going to do that. All right, so Tommy.
Well, no, I'm not gonna do that.
No, I'm not going to do that.
I'm gonna hit Tommy. Give me Tommy.
Let's get his reaction again soon. All right, so that hits Tavith, and so Tavith, you take 8 points of damage.
And now
Put
you're
yourself into melee
now
range.
you're in
Yeah.
between
I'm in
Mahi
between
and Pike.
Mahi and Pipe.
Was the
Wait,
worst
what happened
place
to
to
me?
cross. I would have
Mike.
just taken the damage.
You
if
just
I were
took
you.
8 lightning damage from Tor.
Sorry.
You
Sorry.
switch places again?
Yes. Tommy's like,
And-
what
and-
is happening?
For me, I'm like, why am I getting hit by Tor all of a sudden?
All of a
Twice
sudden,
now.
poof.
Why do I keep getting poofed into different places and then
I
hit
don't
by Tor?
understand.
Now, interesting enough, Mahi, Tavith, that you are in that little circle of blood that he had just transposed. So it's a little weird. You kind of stepping in blood at this point.
Oh, way
Uh,
up there, yeah.
But then, yeah, all of a sudden the electricity hits you. Man, you're standing in blood too. I'm kind of thinking that should add something.
I don't think it adds anything.
Yeah, blood is not a conductive material. All right, so you get zapped, so you're down to 3 again, right?
Three, yeah.
All right, very well. And now it's Mahi's turn.
As much as I'd love to hit Corlin, I got a demon in front of me. Okay. as a bonus action, I'm going to channel divinity, and I get advantage on the attack roll against the demon. So Mahi just kind of points at the demon and says something in Celestial and goes to hit. Because
All right.
that's a bonus action.
It kind of looks at you, spits.
That's a natural 20.
Shoot.
Should have got Corlin with that.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't.
Because you could have.
Yeah, you were in 5 feet of him.
Yeah, you're diagonal from him. Technically, you could.
Well, I
Nice,
can't. I can't change it now. Anyway, it's okay.
Go ahead, kill the demon. Kill the
So
demon.
that is, dang, 18 points of damage.
Nice. All right.
Corlin would have been down with that, probably.
Slicing the demon up left and right. Yeah, a big chunk, about half of this chunk is gone at this point. Kind of dances back and hops on kind of one leg. Alrighty. That's your go?
Yep, that's all I can do. I used the bonus action and an
Okay.
action. That's it.
Alright, now it's Corlin's turn. And that being the case, let's see what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do. Okay, so he's going to lean over to Python and he kind of pats you on the head. See?
You can't see the face that I immediately make, but I think we're all picturing it.
Barry pats you on the head patronizingly and says, "Stay put." And paralyzing touch.
Oh,
What's my save?
That is a 21 to hit.
It's a to hit? Oh.
Yeah, melee attack.
Oh, interesting, actually. A melee attack, you say?
Mm-hmm.
you're about to get Wrath of the Storm.
Alrighty. That will be 10 points of cold damage. And I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Has to spell Constitution, right? 15.
15 does not pass. You are now paralyzed.
Can I still cast Wrath of the Storm if I'm paralyzed?
I don't think you can. Let me see here what it does.
Because you can cast reactions even when you're being knocked out that round.
Yeah, I'd say it is reaction, right?
Yeah.
Does it involve?
I don't think
No,
it has
it's
any
not a spell,
components.
so there's no components. Yeah. So it doesn't matter whether
It's
you move
just
or
straight Wrath of the Gods.
All right. Yep. Very good.
You touch and you die.
Go ahead.
Pyth just like grimaces and like calls him
As
something
you turn
bad.
your head, you
Assured.
kind of feel this electric shock go through your system, and your nervous system kind of freaks out, and you freeze in motion. And as this happens, all of a sudden the electricity kind of rebounds back. It's Harry Potter Voldemort aspect, and you watch
That's a-
Corlin as he jolts back himself.
DC 13.
Not expecting that. A DC 13
Dex save. It's not.
Dex save, right?
That's not good.
No, that's not good. That's a 17. I still take half damage, yeah?
Yes.
All right. He still watches. It kind of jolts back, and you kind of see this kind of ripple lightning effect kind of permeate through the air.
So he takes 5 damage. It rounds up, right?
Yeah,
5 damage.
5 damage. Yeah. Okay. All right. Ooh. If only Mahi didn't didn't attack the fucking demon.
If you had done any damage to this man, Pyth would have finished him just now out of
That
sheer
might have-
spite.
That might have done it, and it would have been very.
It would have been so
poetic.
perfect.
Yes. yes
Sorry.
exactly.
All right, very well.
Either way, he gets bitch slapped after being condescending, so.
Either way, satisfying.
So, it is now Tavi's turn.
Whack him.
I can, I think. But I would have to, like, dash towards him. I'm kind of far away.
10 feet. No. You got 30. Yeah, you can get there in your normal. You don't have to dash.
Oh, okay, I see the diagonal box.
Yeah, Magi
Okay,
had to do it because he got negative.
Yeah, so we're going all in right now. Let's see. The reckless. All right, 21.
21 will hit. Except I'm going to reaction shield. And that will put it. Nope, actually, you said 21, right? Never
Yeah.
mind. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to waste my reaction on that.
Like,
I can take it.
I guess not anymore.
Nope, never mind.
Does he even have a reaction?
Yes, because he just passed his turn.
Oh yeah, you're right.
His legit turn.
I have no track of
confusing
when
with
His
it.
actual turn
Well-
is anymore at this point.
Just so you know, in case you guys are not, since you technically have not fought a legendary creature yet, we tried to set this up as a boss encounter. Legendary actions, creatures that have legendary actions, please, get to take their legendary actions, depending on what it is. Every creature's got something unique to them. But they get to take their legendary actions at the end of each turn. Usually most only get 3. So he has used it within the first 3. And then his specific encounter is, because he's conjured, he has to summon something before he can recharge him.
Interesting.
And
Damage
his
time.
benign transportation is just a flat reaction.
Damage.
That's outside of his normal actions. And then his normal attack.
He knows what he's doing, that's for sure.
That's 13 points.
13 points. Alright. How do you want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
The fact that
Alright,
Tavith finishes this man off.
Honestly, it's pretty much poetic like justice for how this entire campaign has been. Without
How much-
fail, Tavith will slide in and take the boss kill.
Ever since,
Well-
Clark, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but I did damage to him too, and his stupid minions.
Yeah.
To be fair, Tavi tanked this round, man.
Yeah,
Tavi-
freaking.
That's Tavith's job.
Yeah.
He's a barbarian. That is his only job.
You guys. Yeah,
He scoffs at damage. He just goes, you know what?
Hey, I did-
say
I mostly did my job as a healer. I just spammed
You did.
heals.
you did.
Yeah, you saved
I
me.
felt
Ian
I felt
playtested this.
I felt so bad because I wanted to put Tavith's fire out because I knew that I had create water.
That's what I was waiting for.
I know. I felt so bad because I
That's
wanted
if
to
you
do
got
it
Mahi
so bad. But I knew Tor was 100% focused on Coraline, and I'm like, oh shoot! I wanted so badly to put out your fire.
Oh,
I just wanted you to know that I did think of it. I did think of it, and I wanted to do it.
appreciate it. Well, I kind of want to like do an uppercut swing on him that it lifts him up like 5 feet or 6 feet in the air.
Remember, we're not trying
And
to
then-
kill this man.
This
I
is
know,
non
we're
lethal.
not. I know it's not lethal, but I still want to feel it.
I mean, technically, I'll give you the option.
And then,
If you want to
Oh.
kill Coraline.
No, please don't.
no, I'm not going to kill him.
that would be.
And then I'm
Fucking
going to catch him with my ball as he's coming back down, and then just, like, bring him down, but not too hard so he doesn't die.
All right. So we'll say basically that you kind of as you
Turn him forward.
hit and you kind of watch as his armor just completely shatters out, and there's like almost a shockwave effect, and it kind of hits everybody else. No damage, but you all feel the force of it kind of go through you. Corlin right before you kind of raise another strike at him, he raises up his hand and goes, "Hold! I think you've shown me enough. I have seen enough."
Can Pike talk?
I have initiative at this point.
But can she
But
physically
can
talk?
I physically? Yeah.
Oh no! Technically, at this point, you're still kind of, you can't move or speak, so you're still kind of shuddering from the effects of it because it's what is that? It's a paralyzing touch is a.
I'm just
Yeah,
assuming
next turn.
that if he is
Basically,
surrendering-
actually, go ahead and roll another saving throw. This will be the end of your turn, so see if
What
you
is it?
break out of it. Constitution.
it just seems like if he's trying
13.
to quit or stop, he could end the spell, like to say, "Hey, we're done. I've seen enough," and then like.
But
cuts it
also
off.
would
No,
he?
this will be fun. You said 13?
Yep.
Okay, no, so it's not stopped. So he gets up and he kind of looks around and starts dusting himself off. I assume Tavith, you're lowering your weapon.
Are you? Damn.
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, hit him.
Everyone kind of lowers their weapon.
Like, he's almost dead. So.
He turns over to the little demon. The little demon is kind of somewhat wobbling over Mahi, and it kind of jumps up and snaps at Mahi, and he snaps his fingers, and it kind of just explodes into a puddle of goo. And then you watch as the blood circle on the other side of it dissipates. Then he turns around and looks, and he kind of watches as you kind of all see as Python is like frozen, and she's wanting to say something, and you can kind of almost see her whole body shudder a little bit, and you kind of watch this little electric field goes
He
around
shakes with rage.
Pike literally waiting for this man to touch her so she can just electrocute him again.
He smiles, and he kind of leaves you there. So he turns over to the rest of the group and turns his back, and you have every urge to have reacted at some point, but unfortunately, you're still under effect in this particular case. So he turns over nods over to you, Tavi. It's well done. You certainly took a lot of hits back there. That will serve you well. I assume that you're this group's shield, maybe more so than. And he looks over to the paladin and kind
And
of
the
eyes.
shield.
To be fair, the shield doesn't have his shield.
It does not have a shield at the moment.
Why he just squints over, not saying anything, but he's just squinting, giving him the stink eye.
What do they call you, sir?
Is he talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I'm Tavith, the goat frightener.
Oh, I must hear this tale of Goat and Frightener at some point. And turns over and looks at Mahi and kind of dismisses him and looks over to Tor. Well done, my little pupil. I don't think I've felt an acid blast like that, and well, let's say it's not my normal Friday night.
As it
Yeah,
is
well
actually.
done in hitting me too.
And he sniggers.
I wasn't aiming. For, I'm sorry, but
I wasn't aiming.
I wasn't
for you.
aiming for you.
You're telling this to Tavi, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah, like, so
I was aiming for Coralin, and then he
How did I get
teleported and he put you. Well, you see, he
Oh.
swapped places with you because magic can do that.
I see. All is forgiven.
And he kind of steps back into the circle. He goes, "Remember, little ones, this was just a taste of things to come. So be prepared next time, but you all did well. Congratulations across." Oh, I forgot. And then he snaps his fingers, and Python, you're released.
Pike like staggers out of it.
And maybe, sister, you've learned a few things now as well. But anyway,
I would like to punch Coralin.
are you going to?
I'm
Lethal
going to
damage.
punch Coralin.
Go ahead.
I
That's tough love.
Nat 20!
So not 20?
Yes!
Alrighty.
Oh no.
Sheer rage!
Oh no. As you kind of watch Python as she comes to herself and she kind of goes down on one knee and then breathes a little bit. You see the kind of the rage, almost very Mahi-like, and she just runs over to Corlin, raises her fists, and as she punches in his direction, oh, I guess it's
God.
probably going to be Mahi because he's the closest one there. All of a sudden, clang!
Oh,
Actually, that's a problem.
Yeah.
That is a big problem because I haven't been rolling well tonight.
Everybody,
hold on. I was just putting my dice away.
what kind of damage do you do? 'Cause
It's
breaking through.
bludgeoning. That would be 2 bludgeoning because.
So 4 damage
Wait, actually,
because you would double.
yeah.
At 20 that. Yeah.
It's
so
only-
4.
Well, no, it's
She only does 1 damage.
it's 1
Oh, okay. So
times
I got you.
2.
Yeah. 2 is a
Right.
double. So 2 points of damage to Mahi and roll away some saving throws. Sir.
Oh,
Thank the
God.
maker, I succeeded.
Alrighty.
I rolled a 16 plus 3.
Okay, because
Oh.
I was gonna intervene with another of his toys I didn't get to play with.
But,
yet.
like,
Okay.
it still hurts a lot more than you would expect a punch from Pike to hurt.
No, you straight up punched his armor, so I mean, yeah, it kind of hurts still. And with all the rage behind it, you come to
Pike
yourself.
doesn't even.
No,
She
this
doesn't
is
even
Python.
feel
This is
it.
Python. And
I just kind of takes like one step back. He just kind of grabs his chest, and he looks genuinely impressed. Like he's like,
you're a little actually disorientated, by the way, too. Every time this happens, you are.
Yeah.
You know, I say even for the sake of the wisdom saving throw, that you're a little too discombobulated at the moment to even take.
You're not even sure you got
Right.
hit. You're like not even positive what happened.
Trying to dust myself off, and then all of a sudden, freaking happened again.
dang,
Not-
dang, what the crap?
Pop
Mahi
is like,
kind of
oh.
gets himself back,
Like that.
comes
Mhm.
back into sense. If
So-
that was dangerous, I'd be impressed.
Corlin puts his hand on your shoulder now that he's next to you accordingly, and then leans over and goes to Python. Apparently, you didn't learn enough yet. Anyway, children,
I would like to punch him again.
Do you want to do it again? Go ahead.
She's gonna
No.
kill me. She's gonna kill me.
I'm angry at this man.
You're gonna miss. You're gonna miss this time. Yup.
5.
You're at a 5. Yeah. So you take one more fling, but all your energy was in that first punch, and you just got nothing left, and you kind of just whiff in air, and he kind of steps back.
You are a coward.
That's not how the game is played, child. You know. Oh,
I
you
don't play
know.
games.
Maybe if you stayed around long enough, you would have learned how to play the game. But that's always been our problem, sister. We'll have some time to speak further. For now, it is late, and I would expect that we all have things to do before that we leave in the morning. Well, maybe not we per se. I do have other business to attend to, but I will lend a hand as necessary. That being the case, we will discuss more of the plans upon further notice. I do need to speak to Angelo when next we meet, so hopefully I will have another opportunity to speak again in the morning. For right now, and he taps his foot on the sigil, and it starts to glow, and the same portal opens up. I may return back, rest up, and he looks over to Tor. And he goes, into my favorite pupil. Little gift from teacher. Let me see your spell book, please.
Tor hands it over, grinning.
She's like, yes, give spell.
It's for me, Ken has?
So he kind of
Please,
takes
sir,
it
may I have some more?
and he opens it up. And he kind of flips through the pages a little bit and kind of looks at you and looks. Oh, he's not wearing glasses, but if he had glasses, he would kind of be doing that kind of over the glasses look, with the rim of his nose. And he kind of looks in the pages. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's thematic. Sure, I can understand that.
Tor's entire.
Always the flair of drama with this one.
Pice like rubbing her bloody fist, like low key considering going for him again.
And he kind of, at one point in your book, and you're not exactly sure because it's holding up outside of your view, so you don't know necessarily what page, but you do have kind of you kind of know where he stopped in the area that you particularly keep some of your more, shall we say, darker elements of your spell book. And he does stop and points his finger at one and kind of follows the line left to right, and it looks back at you. Interesting. But we had discussions on these type of things.
Yep, and I have not done anything that we said I shouldn't do.
He smiles and nods.
He lifts eyebrow. Both
Well.
brow.
That being the case, is there anything in particular that you'd like to learn? Or something suitable for a level where you're at currently? But I have a few notes I can probably scribe onto your book here for you to help you in the right direction.
Did he open the portal already?
Yeah, the portal is open at this point.
Pice leaving.
Pyth walks past and leaves.
He actually follows.
So what am I looking for?
Basically, at this point, he's giving you an option. You can choose one spell of your choice, first level.
First level? Okay. Hold on. Gotta look up first level spells. Sorry, it's taking me a second.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Coralyn's waiting.
Sorry, I'm not that. I haven't looked at first level spells in a while, to be honest. I've been looking ahead, not at level 1. So this is a me problem.
In the meantime, Pyth is
Yeah. Go ahead.
fuming on the other side of the portal as she like starts back for the inn.
He just dusts himself off a little bit, sheathes his sword, lets you walk a little ways to give you some space, and then he starts walking towards the inn also.
Pyth actually, are there any like trees or anything around?
No, it's kind of an open road. Nothing necessarily around. It's a field is open. There is some trees as you head towards that direction of town. There's I think a big tree right across from Barthen's, but
Yeah, probably still with Tor.
Stop that immediately.
What?
You must assist.
You have
Oh,
voice
I
mod
can't-
on.
Oh, I thought I had it off.
One.
So
Oh.
as Pyth comes up to this tree, she's just gonna like
throw her hand at it and cast Shatter. Would like to destroy the tree.
Okay. So I'll say that you kind of point within its trunk and you kind of watch as it splinters in half. And now it's not a big tree, but the top half of it kind of starts tumbling over. And now it's like in the you see that it's shattered from the base of the trunk, and so the branches portion is basically covering half of the road.
Fuming. Electricity like crackles up her arm as she just kind of stands there and like stares at it, like huffing.
You kind of hear some thunder roll in the background. This cold wind starts picking up.
Is she standing still at this point?
Yes.
I just kind of catches up. If it helps, I know how you feel.
No,
And keeps walking.
you don't.
To be treated bad by a sibling? Yes. And keeps walking.
I kind of squints after him.
He's walking. He's walking towards the thing.
She's just watching him for a second, like, new information. Processing. Computed.
I'll take sleep.
Okay.
That one's a good one. Used that in Critical Role one time and it was epic.
All right, sleep it is. And technically already using something else. But I will do this too. Yeah, since that's adequate, since he used that actually. Okay. So he kind of nods as you kind of talk about the spell that you've been practicing, you've been trying to learn, but you hadn't quite get it yet. He asked you basically where are you failing, and you kind of explain, well, when I do this and I say that incantation, then instead of sleep, I'm getting nasal decongestion, and I want sleep. So
Nasal decongestion is great, but not when you want sleep.
Not when you want sleep. And it's kind of the opposite effect. And he kind of nods and he understands. It's like, yes. I've run into that before in my
Run into the
early
same
years.
problem.
Well, here's where you're going wrong. And he kind of points it out, and then he writes some scribbled runes on your spell book, and then he kind of shows it to you, and you're like, oh, I never saw it that way before. It's like, well, there you go. Also, I've taken the liberty to write a few notes on my own as well. Something, of course, of my own specialty. So feel free to use it as your leisure, and we will discuss some more, I'm sure, in the coming days. And as you noticed, he's written down the incantations for web.
Cool. So do I need to add these, or are these scrolls, or what do I need to do?
Well, so far they are mostly going to be noted in your spell book. You will need to still spend the gold and the time to perfect them so that you can
Got it.
use them. So keep that in mind. None of them are necromancy, so you don't get that bonus. But
Yeah.
add up the time frame that you'll need. You'll probably spend most of your sleep to learn both of these, and your gold. So we will come to that at on the next interval.
Yep.
At this point, I will say that the rest of you end up retiring, and Tor, so you're at the. You were the last one with him in the room.
Yeah.
Okay. If you wanted to, we can pick up, or do you think that you just would your character just go off anyway?
Well, she'd probably.
Add more roleplay.
I do want to roleplay next session, of course.
Okay. Okay, we'll say
he
then
gets to his room,
get some time
that-
for for the
Yeah, we
ending
can
of
just-
the night, and then we can kind of pick up from there. But yeah, it's late now, so.
I will
Okay.
say, Pyth would not be going to bed. She would just be sitting in the tavern waiting for Tor to get there.
So Pyth has walked off on its own. Mahi was following behind. Tavith, you were still hanging around with
Well-
Tor and Corlin?
Yes. Yes.
Pipe-
I would.
Pyth was ahead of Mahi, but then Pyth stopped, destroyed a tree. Mahi went ahead, and then Pyth would have eventually followed him.
Yeah. So you both pretty much were making your ways to the inn. Tavith and Tor are still discussing with Corlin and his little arena area. All right, so we'll leave it there because
Okay.
we'll have some more Corlin time here before you guys retire for the night, and then
Cool.
we will pick up from there. All right, very good, guys.
Farewell to the recording.
Very
Okay,
well.
farewell, recording.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.